Hi, Cancer. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to get into your general reading and see what Spirit wants to talk to you about today. Happy Halloween, by the way. I chose the Death card for you and all of the water signs. So there must be something going on in your life where there's an ending or some massive transformation. And even though death is a little spooky, a little bit scary, it is also a very beautiful card. It's number 13. It's about clearing karma, moving into a new cycle. You'll notice on the Rider-Waite that there's an image in the background where the sun is rising, and then there's two pillars, if you look at the card, that are the pillars from the moon card, those big gray pillars. And it's like instead of the moon energy where everything's clouded and under the shadows and there's fear, the sun is rising. So there's illumination. There's a new day after something's been brought to an end. And whenever death shows up, it's a spiritual elevation. It's a moment in which there's realization, revelation. It's like, oh my goodness, what have I been thinking? What have I been doing all this time? I am so ready to move into a new chapter. I am so ready to release this. I am ready to transform and to watch the sunrise into my new day, into my new path. So Cancer, this is exciting. I'm excited for you. I don't know what's going on. We're going to see. We're going to pull the cards out and see what Spirit wants to talk about. Could be anything. These are general readings. They're also timeless. So if you come across this when it's not Halloween, message could still be yours. Let's begin with the charms. I'm going to pull these out. Maybe there'll be clues in here to let you know this is your reading, or maybe there'll be a message in here for you. I feel like my costume, this stuff is really loud, so apologies in advance if that's creating a lot of noise. Okay. But I feel like this could be a message too. Perhaps there's a so-called costume that somebody's been wearing that is making a lot of noise, right? Like it's very obvious that somebody is performing something or putting on a mask or putting on some self-protective, some armor here, shielding themselves. And it's like there's something distracting about it, or very loud about it. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's someone around you, maybe someone from the past. I'm not sure where they are in your timeline, but there's something kind of obvious about their insecurity. Okay? And you're picking up on that. I feel like you really see behind the veil right now. I feel guided to ring this bell. It's like you really see what has been driving somebody to act in a certain way. Or if this is about work, it's like you really see the limitations of something. It's like an eye-opening moment is how I feel. We have the letter M, the letter C, the letter Y, the letter O. We're spelling koi here. Something about a koi fish maybe. We have the letter N, the letter O, another O. I'm hearing uh-oh. A magician's hat and a wand. Manifestation. The letter B, the letter K, tree of life. We have the World card. Yes, there is an ending. And it's a good one. It's a good ending. Okay, it's good for you. Fox. An apathetic face. Somebody or some other energy has a clever way about them. At least they feel they do. But it's not working anymore. It's not working on you, or it's not working on others. There's something that is just not authentic. And I feel like it's almost like you feel, for some of you, you could even feel compassion towards this energy, or you feel like, wow, that's really unfortunate for these people, for this person, whatever it is. There's a wrench here. You've done some hard work on yourself. Okay, we don't get to the death card by accident. We get to the death card because we've consciously worked on bringing something to an end. We've consciously come to a place of transformation. We've consciously decided that even though it's scary and even though there could be pain and mourning, we are ready for it. We are ready to move on into that new day. And so you've done something here, Cancer, pretty powerful, looking within to find out how to get into this next part of your life, the sunflower, and let things grow here. Maybe you have some fire in your chart. Maybe there's a Queen of Wands type energy that you're going to be taking on, or that you are taking on. And for me, the Queen of Wands is all about confidence, helping others, doing things for the highest good of all, magic. We have the letter O. We also have 3 keys and Scorpio. Okay, let's pull one more and then we'll get into the cards. We have a heart with a devil tail and some horns, the letter K and M, a lighthouse. And it's reminding me of a reading we had for you where there was a lighthouse. Yeah, you've come a long way, Cancer, a long way. Like you swam an ocean of emotion. You did. To get to where you are, the star. In the frequency of healing and following your destiny. This is really positive. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's see, Spirit. What do you want to say? What do you want to talk about here to Cancers or anyone who's tuning in? I just saw the number 5. Maybe there's something about your 5th house. The letter K and O hanging out. Wanted to stay back. Let's put them back in. Okay, let's see for Cancers. What's going on, Cancer? You doing anything for Halloween? I'm filming this actually on the lunar eclipse in Taurus. Big energy. I feel like, you know, whenever there's an eclipse, well, a lot of things get stirred up. Yes. Let's take this one too. Yes. A lot of things get stirred up. So it could be emotional, but I'm feeling mainly this strength emanating from your energy. Okay? And I'm feeling even like a radiating positivity. I am. Even in the death energy. Okay? You know, death tramples over in the death card, the king. And leaves the baby, the child. Sacrifices it. Interesting. Sacrifices killing it. Because it represents something new. An innocent consciousness or new energy, whereas the king has used his power in a bad way. He's corrupt in some sense. So I feel like there's something corrupt that you have brought to an end, okay, that you have said goodbye to, and you're looking the new in the face and saying, you know, that's what I want to save. That's what I want in my life. That's what I want to bring to life. Not the old way, the corruption. For some of you, it was manipulation. Okay, even in a work context could be. But that's done and over with. You've seen through the veil. You've seen through the veil. Look at this. Invisibility with authenticity. It's like you couldn't see somebody's authenticity for the longest times. Like, who is this person? Who is this workplace? Like, who am I in this workplace? Like, what is this? And I feel like you kept trying to see beyond the veil. You kept trying to see the truth. You kept trying to see the light until you realized that there is a lack of authenticity here. It's not that somebody's authenticity was invisible. It's like it was non-existent. Now, I don't know what that could mean for everyone. Okay, but that's what I'm picking up on. Perhaps you're dealing with someone who's really confused about who they are. Or maybe I don't know what it is exactly, but this is what I'm picking up on, okay? Interesting. I also feel like whoever or whatever you were dealing with wasn't able to see you for who you truly are, okay? And maybe you couldn't even see yourself for who you truly are in this context, in this situation. But now you do. And the truth of somebody, it's like, how do I explain this? It's like you see something as inauthentic. Like, that's the truth of it. It's inauthentic. Maybe it's inauthentic to you to be at this job, or inauthentic to you to be in this relationship. But it's like you see the inauthenticity. The other card we have is Hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes. This is what is coming up for you, Cancer. Some of you have a new home, or you're building a metaphorical new home. You know, you're building something back up for yourself. Something warm, something that is precious, something that feels secure, something that is just you. It's just you. It's nobody else's energy trying to manipulate a situation or rule over you or have their power plays involved. You're cradling something new in your arms. It's this beautiful, soft, loving, tender energy you have mixed with a no bullshit attitude, which is very Cancerian to me, and I love that. Many of you know I have Venus in Cancer, my MC in Cancer, best friends as Cancers. So I love this energy. It's beautiful. All right, well, let's get one more of these cards. Let's see, for Cancer, what else do we have? 11 could be a significant number for you at this time. I'm hearing Tommy. Maybe Tabitha as well. We have intuition, number 23. You hold the answers. You know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. Ooh, this is such a positive card. And this deck has a lot of kind of scary cards. Your third eye is opening. Your intuition is on fire, Cancer. Now, Cancer, the archetype of Cancer in general is very, very intuitive, emotionally intuitive. So what you feel really tells you a lot about what is. That said, when somebody dysregulates you or messes with your emotions, it could really throw off your intuition. And I feel like that's part of what you're seeing is like, hey, this is really dysregulating me. This is really throwing off my emotions, my emotional intelligence. So a lot of you are going to find that your intuition comes back to you, or it gets stronger now. Yeah, I'm hearing it gets stronger. I feel really guided to hold this. Maybe you want a quartz crystal. Clear quartz could be useful for you. Interesting, yeah. Third harvest, number 38. Daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with suppleness. Taste the gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. These are such beautiful cards. Spirit is saying that you're harvesting something here. You're bringing something in that feels really good to you, really authentic to your true energy. Can we see the challenge a little bit further? We'll see the tarot and what Spirit wants to focus on, but I just want to see what the challenge is a little bit further. Change. We have I'm seeing the troubleshooter, battle, and home. Yeah, I feel like some of you definitely moved, or you're thinking about moving, or you need to move. You need to change homes. Again, home could be a metaphor here. But with battle, it's like you got to get your battle gear on, you know, get that armor on, not in a negative way, but in a, I know what I deserve. I know what's right for me, and nobody's going to tell me that I can't do this. Nobody's going to tell me that I can't transform, that I don't deserve a new start. I feel like Spirit wants you to really feel that through and through, because you deserve something here, like a change, so that you can have more happiness, more security even. Something that is more in alignment with who you are. Okay, and if you're happy with where you live, maybe this is for something else that needs to change in your house. In your house. Okay, I meant to say in your life. But maybe something needs to change in your house. All right. Let's see. Spirit. What do you want to talk to Cancer about today? Or whoever's tuning in. Cancer energies. What message do we have for Cancer? We'll do two more. Cancers. I'm hearing happy birthday. I don't know if it's your birthday or if it's someone's birthday coming up. Or maybe today marks an important day for you. Did I tell you already I'm filming this on the lunar eclipse? Something 2 years ago could have been significant, November 2021. Let's see. The Lover's at the bottom. For the outside energy affecting you most at this time, we have the Temperance card. I'm going to have to clarify some of these because things seem a little bit more complicated now. Okay? Maybe there are some complications. But whenever a major arcana comes out for the outside energy, to me, it signals like the spirit realm. There's a spiritual lesson happening, or there's a spiritual milestone that you're overcoming. It's not really that an individual person is impacting your energy, although it could be, but it's not the most impactful at this time. It's something deep within your soul that's impacting you. Some change that you're being guided to make. Temperance card is called Art in this deck because temperance is about alchemy. It is about combining different elements, testing things out, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, in order to find a place of harmony and peace and balance. Some of you might be looking for something, a new house or something like that. It's gonna come together, okay? But don't change your standards, okay? Yeah, if that resonates for you, write a list of everything that you want, and this could be even in a job or with a partner, but literally write a list, and it can be as wild as you think it is. You think, oh, this is not sustainable, this is not going to happen. Doesn't matter. Write what you really, really desire, and that's it. Just write it down. I say this all the time to people and they don't write it down. But then when they do, something always comes in. So write it down, Cancer, if you're trying to manifest something. It's part of the alchemy. It's like putting it on paper alchemizes something. It transmutes like immaterial thoughts and emotions into a material form of actually writing something on a paper. It pings the universe. It lets the universe know, hey, I'm ready. I'm ready enough that I'm transmuting my thoughts into something physical. Okay? There's something there with that. Balance. You deserve balance at this time. Some of you are working too hard at one particular thing. You need to balance your life a little bit more. Home's coming out twice here. It's going to be okay. Just take a breath. Have a bath, take a rest, eat something that you enjoy cooking, because Cancer is usually a bomb cook, at least my Cancerian friends. Yeah, make something nice for yourself and then tackle whatever it is that you're doing the next day. Okay, but it's like you need a little bit of a breather because you're working with a lot of heavy energies right now. 4 of Pentacles for your current energy. Well, you're holding on to something here. I feel like for a lot of you, it's the fear of change, Hermit. You could also be keeping something quiet to yourself, which I feel like when you are manifesting or when you are undergoing a massive change in your life, it is advised to keep some things to yourself. Okay, you don't need anybody else meddling with your energies or meddling with whatever it is that you're trying to grow. You might also find some information here under a hidden rock, I'm hearing, like under something that you didn't, you might find information somewhere you didn't think you would. What is that about? The 9 of Pentacles could be something to do with it will get you out of, how do I say that? Magician. It's like the key information that you need to feel like, yes, I'm doing the right thing. Yes, I have made the right decision. Yes, this is the good thing for me. I don't know, Spirit, can we get a little bit more on that? That seems elusive. What is this hidden rock thing? Scandal with a window. If you are signing contracts, read the fine print, things like that. Scandal and destruction. If this isn't resonating, don't worry about this part, okay? I feel like this might not be for all. Good news. You're going to hear something. It's interesting. Dark-haired man. And it's going to like give you some information. And it's about some kind of scandal here. But it's going to be good news for you, okay? That's as much as I'm getting from that. We have the King of Cups for what you don't see coming. This is emotional stability and emotional intelligence, which means for you, heightened intuition. Why doesn't Cancer see this coming? The Chariot. This could also be someone that you're meeting here who is a good match for you in some way. There's some kind of trip you're taking. I'm also seeing, I don't know, moving keeps coming up. This looks like a moving truck to me. You're going somewhere. Like, I feel physically going somewhere. There's some shift, transformation that you're making that's going to make you feel more solid and stable in who you are. It's very affirming. It's very affirming. You build trust with yourself by doing this. I also feel like there's some visitor here. The Emperor. It could be a father figure, or it could be somebody who holds a lot of power, authority, status in your life. Tell me more about this Emperor. Judgment. What do you want to say about this? Wheel of Fortune. This is a good thing. It's not anything bad. There's somebody here that's going to visit you or come into your life quickly and have they're going to make an impact on you. They're going to shift something. They're Queen of Cups. Yeah. This could be like your ideal business partner. It could be your ideal job. It could be a pet. It could be a love interest. I don't know, a long lost sibling. It could be somebody here who is part of your awakening path with Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. This is somebody who knows your worth. This is someone who has respect for you. Okay, the Moon for your opportunity. And I feel like, well, the Moon does represent the shadow and all of those things we talked about. It's also your energy. You're ruled by the Moon. And with intuition coming out, I feel like in the Death card with the Moon and, and those pillars and then the sun rising, there's something about sun and moon energy, and it is the lunar eclipse today, that it's like everything's going to harmonize and come into balance. What needs to stay in the shadows will remain in the shadows. What needs to be illuminated will be illuminated. You'll be able to feel fully intuitive about a situation and authentic with yourself and your own psychic abilities, I'm getting, and your own powers, but also be logically illuminated about a situation. This is nice. Your opportunity is to trust your intuition and to hone those intuitive skills. Maybe you want to confirm some of your intuitions or your psychic downloads. Like if you have a dream and you receive weird symbols or images or something happen, go research it. Like there's some logical or actual tangible knowledge out there that is going to confirm some intuition you've had hidden under a rock. I don't know. It's like you find, I'm hearing a scroll that you see in your dreams. You find the scroll that you see in your dreams. 8 of Wands. if you are a healer of some sort, use that intuition, okay? Don't be scared of it. Don't shy away from it. Maybe things don't feel like they make sense, but they do make sense. Like there's something very powerful about the way you're working with energy, or the way you can work with energy at this time. Queen of Wands for your advice. Now, use all of this power and ability to help others as well as yourself. Okay, whatever you're doing, make sure it's for the highest good of all. And I also feel like Spirit is saying you can look in the mirror and smile because you did it, Cancer. Take a minute, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, holy shit, I did this. Or I'm doing this. And I am strong. And I am fearless. I am not scared. I know who I am. I see myself for who I truly am. Yeah, I feel like Spirit wants you to give yourself a pat on the back, really. Because you're being brave here. Or you had to be brave in a situation. 5 of Pentacles for the outcome. Let's see a little bit more into this. What's this about? Knight of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. Queen of Swords. 5 of Cups. The World. Be careful a little bit, Cancer, about hidden enemies. I know this is a weird way to end a reading, but it's what I'm seeing. It's like maybe there's a frenemy, or maybe there's a jealous sibling, or a parent, or a child, or a coworker, or an ex, or something. But I feel like somebody's feeling your absence with the 5 of Pentacles. And while you may be done with it, I don't think they're too happy. Queen of Swords with the 5 of Cups, with the ending here of this. There's been somebody who's been counting or betting that you wouldn't do something, that you wouldn't achieve something here. And they're going to get a rude awakening. They're that king there, you know, who used their power in the wrong way, carelessly. And there's something about this energy where I feel like they're going to feel some kind of shock. Okay? And I don't think they're going to try to do anything. I'm not really seeing that. It's more of like, remember who they really are. Because there could be a temptation to feel bad or feel guilty for your transformation. And you don't need to feel guilty for doing what's best for you, because you are also doing what's best for all. Sometimes leaving people behind is what's actually best for them as well. Okay, Cancer? I'm going to go into an extended. In the extended, I go a layer deeper. But if you don't want to come to that, or you just don't like that idea, or you can't, then trust that you received all the guidance that you need here. But if you do want to come along, the link is in the description box below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.